Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit.
The View co-host Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has been accused of federal insurance.
The internet is ablaze with controversy surrounding the View co-host Sunny Hostin, a vocal advocate for justice and accountability. But in a twist of irony, Hostin now finds herself at the center of scrutiny, an uncomfortable role reversal that has ignited fierce debate online. For years, Hostin has urged public figures to acknowledge their past misdeeds and take responsibility. Yet now, her own family history has come under the microscope, exposing a contradiction that critics were quick to seize upon. The revelation? Hostin's ancestors were slave owners, a shocking discovery that clashes with her long-standing stance on historical injustices. Adding fuel to the fire, Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, is reportedly entangled in a high-stakes legal battle, further amplifying public scrutiny. The backlash came swiftly, with conservative commentator Greg Gutfeld leading the charge. Known for his sharp-tongued critiques of media figures, Gutfeld didn't hold back, calling out Hostin's perceived hypocrisy. He argued that anyone who wields history as a moral weapon must be prepared to apply the same standards to themselves. Social media erupted. Critics flooded online platforms, mocking Hostin and questioning her credibility. "You're right, slave owner," one comment read, dripping with sarcasm. Others vowed to boycott The View, calling the show disgusting and demanding its cancellation. But what truly intensified the controversy was Hostin's silence. Rather than addressing the situation head-on, she appeared to ignore it entirely, a decision that only fueled public frustration. Her refusal to engage in a meaningful discussion on the complexity of history left many wondering, was her activism genuine or just a performance? The tension reached an all-time high when the topic surfaced on The View. The usually lively panel fell into an awkward hush, even catching the ever-composed Whoopi Goldberg off guard. That brief, stunned silence during a live broadcast spoke volumes. Instead of sparking an open dialogue, the scandal spiraled into a full-blown PR disaster. Online critics argued that Hostin missed a golden opportunity to show introspection and engage in an honest conversation about the past. Her unwillingness to confront the issue only deepened suspicions about the sincerity of her moral stance. Now, the question remains, can Hostin weather this storm, or has this controversy permanently damaged her credibility? And what does this mean for The View, a show that thrives on heated debates but now finds itself uncomfortably in the hot seat? One thing is certain, the conversation is far from over. What do you think? Did Hostin's silence make things worse, or is she being unfairly targeted? Drop your thoughts below.
Oh. I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican. You know, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Raise the volume. This moment deserves attention. Some believe she had the perfect opportunity to take accountability, own up to her actions, and move forward with dignity. But instead, as one online commenter put it, she acted as if nothing had happened. Many others echoed this sentiment, seeing it as a defining shift in her public image, one that could either reinforce her reputation as a compassionate leader or expose a deeper flaw in her credibility. Meanwhile, the ripple effects of this controversy have left The View in turmoil, with co-hosts scrambling to contain the fallout. Tension is inevitable in the world of live television, but this situation feels different. Unlike past conflicts that quietly faded away, this one refuses to be ignored. And at the center of it all, Joy Behar, outspoken, unfiltered, and never afraid to speak her truth.
Was from Sunny Hostin. Sounds like a town. We're in Sunny Hostin. She was on PBS's Finding Your Roots, a show dedicated to researching celebrity ancestry. For context, Sunny is a staunch supporter of reparations and has made a fortune spewing nonsense about white privilege and racial.
The silence surrounding this situation has been deafening, fueling speculation about behind-the-scenes turmoil. Are tensions brewing among the panelists? Is the controversy creating fractures in The View's dynamic? Fans are watching closely, anticipating whether any cracks will surface during live broadcasts. But the stakes go beyond internal disputes. This isn't just another fiery debate, it's an unprecedented level of scrutiny for a show that has built its brand on controversy. Some media analysts warn that a personal feud of this magnitude could dent the show's credibility and even impact its ratings. When the spotlight shifts from political debates and celebrity scandals to the hosts themselves, the narrative takes a troubling turn. According to Business Insider, discussing hot-button issues is one thing, but when the drama originates from within, it can erode audience trust. A show that thrives on tackling uncomfortable topics now finds itself avoiding one of its own, and that silence speaks louder than any on-air clash ever could. But the storm doesn't end there. A shocking new development has emerged, and it doesn't just involve the host at the center of the controversy. It extends to her husband, Emmanuel Hostin, and this isn't just a minor PR setback. Reports suggest that Hostin is among nearly 200 individuals facing serious allegations, a revelation that threatens to overshadow everything else. What happens next could determine The View's future. Will the show weather this storm, or is it on the verge of a major shakeup? One thing is certain, the fallout is just beginning.
She is self-appointed, she knows everything. It's great to see her ego take this hit, but I think it will be short-lived.
It's amazing to listen to her talk.
A high-stakes RICO case is shaking the medical world, with allegations of illegal bribery, fraudulent insurance claims, and unnecessary medical procedures performed purely for profit. This legal battle could drag on for years, costing millions in litigation while leaving reputations in ruins. At the center of it all, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, one of several medical professionals accused of manipulating the healthcare system by submitting inflated or completely fictitious surgery claims. Patients who unknowingly became part of this elaborate scheme were left shocked, realizing their trust had been violated in one of the most sacred institutions, medicine. Naturally, Sunny Hostin has come forward to defend her husband, calling the allegations baseless and painting Emmanuel as a scapegoat in a larger financial maneuver by American Transit, an insurance company reportedly on the brink of bankruptcy. She even claims the company is orchestrating a smear campaign against her family to divert attention from its own troubles. But despite her fierce public defense, the gravity of the charges looms large. If any of them hold up in court, the damage to Sunny's reputation could be irreversible. This is particularly striking given her long-standing advocacy for transparency and accountability, especially in politics and justice. The hypocrisy isn't lost on the public, with many questioning whether she knew about her husband's alleged misconduct beforehand. Does her unwavering support make her complicit, or is she simply standing by her partner during a difficult time? Public reaction is split. Some admire her loyalty, while others accuse her of double standards. One voice that didn't hold back, Joe Rogan. Never one to shy away from controversy, Rogan took direct aim at Sunny and The View, pointing out that she had long positioned herself as a moral authority, frequently citing her husband's medical expertise to support her arguments. But now that those credentials are under scrutiny, Rogan didn't mince words, further deepening the divide over how the public perceives Sunny's role in this unfolding scandal. The burning question now is, can Sunny continue to call out others while her own household is under intense scrutiny? Will this controversy force her off The View, or will she attempt to ride out the storm? Speculation is running wild about her next move. Will she step away quietly, or will she fight to restore her credibility? And then there's Dr. Emmanuel Hostin. Will he take a plea deal to make this all go away, or will he fight the charges and risk an even bigger fallout? One thing is certain, this case isn't going away anytime soon. Sunny Hostin now finds herself at a career-defining crossroads. Will she address the criticism head-on, or try to deflect it as the storm intensifies? As this scandal continues to unfold, all eyes are on her next move. What do you think? Is Sunny Hostin unfairly targeted, or is this a reckoning long overdue? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay updated on the latest celebrity drama, don't forget to subscribe to Daily Find.
It's a very serious crime. In fact, it's one of the largest, if not the largest, RICO case in New York's history.